Have you ever found yourself working tirelessly, yet watching your hard-earned money slip away faster than you'd like? You may have considered your spending habits or questioned your job. But what if the real issue lies in something more subtle? What if the way and the places you store your money at home are affecting your financial well-being? According to the principles of energy flow and Feng Shui, every corner of your home carries its own unique energy. And that energy can have a powerful impact on your wealth. When we place money in certain spots, we might be unknowingly inviting the wrong kind of energy into our financial lives. In this article, we'll delve into 7 places you should never store your money, based on ancient wisdom and real-life experiences, including my own. It's not just about changing where you keep your cash, it's about shifting the energy in your home to invite prosperity and abundance. Let's take a look at how small changes in your environment could bring bigger financial opportunities. Stay tuned to discover how you can transform your financial energy starting today. 7 places you should never store money. 1. Under the mattress. Storing money under the mattress is one of the most common yet problematic practices when it comes to safeguarding finances. At first glance, it may seem like a safe and private option, after all. Who would think to look under your bed? However, this habit comes with several significant drawbacks, both practical and psychological. The primary issue is that a mattress is designed for comfort, rest, and relaxation, not for financial security. When you stash money there, it disrupts the intended energy of the space, creating a subconscious association between your finances and a sense of unease. This imbalance can lead to unnecessary stress and worry about money. Take, for example, the case of someone like Elon Musk. Imagine if Musk stored Tesla's funding under his mattress instead of in well-managed accounts or investments. His innovative ventures would never have reached the scale they have today. Proper financial planning and storage are essential for growth, both personally and professionally. On a practical level, hiding cash under the mattress is far from secure. In case of emergencies like a fire, flood, or theft, you risk losing your hard-earned savings. Even historical figures such as Warren Buffett have emphasized the importance of keeping money in safe, productive places rather than leaving it idle where it generates no value. Think of money like a tool. It needs the right environment to thrive and grow. Furthermore, this practice can lead to poor financial discipline. Having easy access to cash under your mattress can tempt you into impulsive spending rather than saving or investing. This is a far cry from the financial habits of influential figures like Oprah Winfrey, who built her empire through careful money management and strategic investments. In my own experience, I once kept cash under my mattress due to fears of bank fees and potential account hacking. However, the constant thought of it being there left me restless, always checking to ensure it was safe. Once I moved the money into a secure savings account, I not only felt relieved but also started earning interest, something a mattress could never provide. Ultimately, the best course of action is to store money in secure, productive locations like a bank, safe, or investments. Treat your finances with the same care and strategy that successful leaders do, and you'll find greater peace of mind and long-term financial stability. 2. The kitchen. Storing money in the kitchen may seem convenient at first, but it's one of the least practical and symbolically detrimental places to keep your finances. The kitchen, as a space for preparing and consuming food, represents expenditure. Its purpose is tied to using resources, not conserving or growing them. This association makes it a poor environment for financial stability or long-term savings. The act of placing money in the kitchen often leads to unintended consequences. For example, I knew a friend who kept cash in her kitchen cabinet, thinking it was an easily accessible yet hidden location. However, she realized that every time she accessed the money, it was for impulsive spending, things like snacks, last-minute takeout, or other non-essential purchases. The environment subconsciously encouraged her to use up her funds rather than save or grow them. Take a global perspective and think about financial habits of successful individuals like Jeff Bezos. Bezos built Amazon by reinvesting profits rather than letting resources go toward unnecessary expenses. If he had stored his money in places that symbolized consumption, like the kitchen, his wealth wouldn't have grown to fund ambitious projects like Blue Origin. The placement of money matters, both physically and psychologically. On a practical level, the kitchen is also one of the busiest and messiest areas of the house. Spills, heat, or even pests can easily damage cash or important documents stored there. Imagine if someone like Bill Gates, who carefully allocates resources for philanthropic and business purposes, stored crucial funds in such a chaotic environment. It would undermine his strategic approach to money management. Another consideration is that the kitchen lacks the energy of growth and accumulation. In contrast, places like safes, banks, or investment accounts are designed specifically for security and financial growth. Money thrives in structured, deliberate environments. This is a principle often followed by financial experts like Ray Dalio, who emphasizes the importance of creating systems that support wealth preservation and increase. Ultimately, storing money in the kitchen aligns with an energy of consumption rather than abundance. To ensure your finances last and grow, choose locations that reflect security and stability. Avoid areas tied to spending and instead follow the habits of those who have successfully built and preserved wealth. Your money will thank you in the long run. 3. The bathroom. The bathroom is one of the worst places to store money, both symbolically and practically. Bathrooms are spaces where water flows out constantly, carrying energy with it. From a symbolic perspective, this act of flowing water represents financial instability, as if your wealth is being washed away. Storing money here creates an energetic alignment with loss and depletion rather than growth and abundance. Consider the physical aspects of a bathroom. It is a humid, wet environment prone to spills and accidents. Any cash or important documents stored there are at significant risk of damage. For example, if someone were to store money on a bathroom counter or cabinet, it could easily be ruined by a leaking faucet, a shower's steam, or even accidental mishandling. The bathroom's function as a place for cleansing and disposal is inherently contradictory to the idea of safeguarding or growing wealth. A person I know once made the mistake of leaving money in a bathroom drawer, assuming it was a hidden spot no one would look into. Soon after, they began experiencing continuous financial challenges. While this might seem coincidental, it's a powerful reminder that the spaces we use to store money influence our mindset and behaviors around wealth. Storing money in the bathroom subtly reinforces a careless attitude toward finances, leading to poor decisions or unexpected losses. If we draw parallels to influential figures like Warren Buffett, the billionaire investor known for his disciplined financial habits, it's clear why the choice of storage matters. Buffett's approach to wealth is methodical. He emphasizes investing and protecting assets rather than taking unnecessary risks. If someone like Buffett were to store money in a place as unsuitable as the bathroom, it would go against every principle of financial wisdom he has taught. Similarly, Think about leaders like Oprah Winfrey, who built her empire by cultivating abundance and creating structures that support her vision. Oprah would never store anything valuable in a place associated with disposability and cleansing. Her success stems from intentionality and respect for resources. And her wealth reflects those principles. The bathroom's symbolism of release and waste, combined with its physical unsuitability, makes it a poor choice for storing money. To cultivate financial security and abundance, it's essential to choose locations that align with stability and growth. Treat your money with care and intention, just as the world's most successful individuals do. 4. Near electronic devices. Storing money near electronic devices is not ideal, both symbolically and practically. Electronics, such as TVs, computers, and smartphones, emit electromagnetic waves. While these waves are invisible, they can interfere with the energetic field surrounding physical objects, including money. Symbolically, placing money near devices that constantly pull energy, attention, or resources may mirror the habit of unnecessary spending. For example, I once kept cash near my TV in the living room, thinking it was a convenient spot. However, I found myself increasingly tempted by advertisements for items I didn't really need. Every time I sat in front of the screen, the proximity of the cash made it easier to justify impulsive purchases. Over time, the money I intended to save was slowly depleted, often for things I later regretted buying. From a practical standpoint, electronic devices can also lead to physical risks for your money. Devices like televisions or gaming consoles are often located in areas prone to heat buildup or clutter. If money is stored nearby, it could be easily misplaced, damaged, or overlooked in the midst of tangled cords and remote controls. This further reinforces the idea that such areas lack the order and stability necessary for managing wealth responsibly. Drawing lessons from influential figures can provide clarity. Take Jeff Bezos, for example, whose disciplined approach to reinvesting Amazon's earnings contributed to its unprecedented growth. Bezos has always emphasized reinvesting rather than squandering resources. If he were to leave funds lying around near a computer or another electronic device, it would contradict his meticulous approach to asset management. His success stems from intentional decisions, and part of that includes ensuring resources are stored and allocated properly. Similarly, Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, wouldn't risk the distraction or chaos that comes from placing money near devices that pull attention and energy. Musk's ability to focus on innovation and long-term planning reflects his understanding of how every decision, small or large, impacts his goals. Keeping money in a chaotic, high-distraction environment like around electronics would conflict with his structured approach to managing resources. To foster better financial habits, it's crucial to avoid storing money in areas that represent distraction, impulsivity, or instability. By keeping cash away from electronics, you not only safeguard it physically but also mentally, avoiding the temptation of unnecessary spending and reinforcing a sense of financial discipline. 5. The attic. The attic is one of the least ideal places to store money due to its symbolic and practical implications. Attics are often associated with neglect and stagnation, as they are typically used to store items people rarely access or have forgotten about entirely. Placing money in such an environment conveys a subconscious message that your wealth is unimportant and not meant to grow. Symbolically, money represents energy and active force that thrives when it's circulated or invested wisely. Stashing it in a space that is rarely visited and often dusty implies that you're halting its flow, preventing it from working for you. Wealth requires attention and care to multiply, much like a business or investment. For instance, storing money in an attic is akin to hiding an asset in a place where it holds no purpose or value. The result? Your finances may remain stagnant, much like the forgotten items in that dusty corner above your head. Take the example of renowned investor Warren Buffett, who has spent his life building wealth through consistent and deliberate action. Buffett has always emphasized the importance of putting money to work, whether through investments, business ventures, or other opportunities that ensure steady growth. It's hard to imagine him shoving cash into an attic and letting it sit there, untouched and unproductive. His philosophy teaches us that money needs to be placed in environments that encourage growth and accessibility. Practically speaking, attics are not secure locations for valuables. They are often poorly insulated, susceptible to extreme temperature changes, and prone to pests like rodents or insects. Storing cash or valuables in such conditions risks physical damage, further symbolizing a lack of care for your resources. Additionally, attics are often difficult to access, which could result in you forgetting about the money altogether or being unable to retrieve it in times of need. A comparison can also be drawn to Bill Gates, who has spent decades managing the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Gates' success in growing wealth and creating global impact stems from his belief in the efficient use of resources. He ensures that funds are directed toward initiatives that generate long-term benefits. Storing money in an attic, a place of stagnation, would go against everything Gates represents in terms of maximizing potential and creating opportunities for growth. Money needs to be in an environment that promotes flow, accessibility, and growth. Whether that's a savings account, an investment portfolio, or even a secure and frequently accessed safe. An attic, with its stagnant energy and impractical conditions, is the exact opposite of what money requires to thrive. 6. The garage. The garage, as a space traditionally associated with vehicles and movement, is not an ideal place to store money. Vehicles themselves symbolize movement, constant flux, and often instability. When you place money in a garage, you're indirectly inviting this instability into your financial world. It's as if your money is constantly on the move, unstable and hard to manage rather than being grounded and secure. Think of someone like Elon Musk, who has built his fortune around companies like Tesla and SpaceX, both of which embody movement, progress, and innovation. Musk's wealth is continually growing and shifting, but his financial decisions are strategically managed, not left to the whims of erratic movement like a car in a garage. When you store money in a garage, it's akin to making your finances as unpredictable as the next trip in a car. This environment doesn't promote the stability and control necessary to grow wealth. A personal experience I had with storing money in my car illustrates this well. At one point, I kept cash in my glove compartment for convenience, thinking it was easily accessible whenever I needed it. However, I quickly realized that this approach made my finances feel scattered. Instead of having control over my resources, it felt like the money was subject to constant, unpredictable movement, whether it was spent impulsively on gas or snacks, or forgotten about in the hustle of daily life. This sense of instability was palpable, and it didn't lead to any organized financial planning or growth. Further, garages are often exposed to various environmental factors, temperature changes, moisture, and even pests. These elements can contribute to deterioration over time. Just as poor financial management can lead to the erosion of wealth. Storing money in a place that's subject to these risks doesn't allow it to thrive. Contrast this with someone like Jeff Bezos, whose wealth has been built around Amazon's steady growth and disciplined financial management. Bezos has always been strategic about where to invest and grow his fortune. His approach is the opposite of what happens when money is left in a chaotic, unstable environment like a garage. Bezos doesn't leave his financial future to chance or unpredictability. Instead, he makes calculated, controlled decisions. Money requires a stable, organized environment to grow. Much like a well-managed business or a personal investment portfolio. A garage, with its constant motion and external risks, fails to provide this. If you want your finances to flourish, you need to store them in a place that is as secure and intentional as your financial strategies. 7. Your work desk. A work desk is often a space that symbolizes stress, pressure, and the demands of daily tasks. The constant flow of work-related challenges, deadlines, and problems can make this space feel overwhelming. When money is stored in this environment, it can transfer that same feeling of anxiety and pressure directly onto your finances, creating a stressful association between money and worry. The connection between the workspace and stress can, over time, cause a negative impact on your financial mindset. Take, for example, Bill Gates, whose desk likely symbolizes the tremendous pressure of managing one of the world's largest technology companies, Microsoft. Gates has managed stress by delegating tasks, focusing on innovation, and ensuring that his wealth grows steadily. But imagine if Gates had stored his financial resources in a place that was constantly associated with deadlines and pressure. The stress could have seeped into his decision-making, affecting his business ventures and personal wealth. A personal experience I had with keeping money on my desk illustrates this point clearly. At one time, I placed an envelope of cash on my work desk, thinking it would be a temporary and convenient place to keep it. However, as the days went on, I felt an underlying unease every time I looked at it. The constant stream of work-related stress began to attach itself to my finances. And instead of feeling secure, I became more anxious about money matters. It was as if the pressure from my work was directly influencing my financial state. This made me feel as though I was constantly short on funds, even though the envelope of cash was right in front of me. This experience is not unique. Many people report feeling uneasy when they mix their workspace with their finances. The desk, where stress and high expectations are prevalent, is not an environment conducive to calm financial planning or growth. On the contrary, money needs a secure and peaceful space where it can be managed thoughtfully, without the pressure of work-related stress clouding judgment. Consider Oprah Winfrey, who has built an empire based on calm decision-making, a strong personal brand, and wise investments. Winfrey has always been able to separate her work from her personal finances, maintaining clear boundaries that allow her to approach money with clarity and confidence. If Oprah had stored her wealth in a place tied to work stress, such as her desk, it might have created an emotional imbalance that could interfere with her decisions. To ensure that your money grows in a healthy, stable environment, it's important to keep it separate from spaces that carry negative connotations or stress. A work desk is a place for focus and productivity, but not for money storage. It's better to place your finances in a space that promotes calm and clear thinking. ensuring that you make financial decisions with confidence and clarity. Free from the distractions of work-related pressures. Where to store money safely. 1. A safe or dedicated drawer. When it comes to storing money, ensuring its safety, both physically and energetically, is paramount. A safe offers the most secure option for safeguarding your wealth, protecting it from both external threats and potential internal distractions. The security it provides goes beyond just the physical protection of your finances. A well-placed safe can also act as a shield for your wealth's energy, preventing negative forces from affecting your financial stability. Take, for instance, Elon Musk, whose fortune is spread across multiple ventures. He likely takes considerable measures to ensure the protection of both his physical assets and the energy surrounding his wealth. A dedicated drawer or safe, strategically placed in a peaceful area of his home, could contribute to the calm, stable mindset he needs to make strategic decisions. Storing money in such a protected space reinforces a sense of security, fostering the peace of mind necessary to manage vast amounts of wealth. If you don't have access to a traditional safe, consider using a lockable drawer in your home, ensuring that it is located in a positive area, one that encourages calm and prosperity. For example, placing this drawer in a location that avoids distractions or negative energy ensures that your money is stored in a space that supports its growth. The principle behind this is simple: just as you would treat your wealth as an important asset, you should place it in a space that reflects its value, offering both protection and the right energy to nurture it. 2. Use Feng Shui symbols. Incorporating Feng Shui principles into your money storage strategy can significantly enhance the energy of the space and attract prosperity. Feng Shui is an ancient practice that emphasizes the flow of energy, Qi, and how it influences the environment around us. By using symbolic items like a money tree, a wealth bowl, or golden coins, you invite positive energy into your financial space, creating an environment that encourages the flow of wealth and abundance. One famous example of a person who understands the importance of energy and intention is Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Group. Branson has often spoken about the role that mindset and environment play in his success. It's likely that he employs principles of Feng Shui in various aspects of his life, including how he manages his wealth. A money tree or a wealth bowl placed in the right area can serve as a reminder to stay focused on your financial goals and attract the prosperity you deserve. Using Feng Shui symbols in your money storage area doesn't just improve the physical environment, it also affects your mindset. The sight of a well-placed money tree or a bowl full of golden coins can serve as a constant reminder to remain grateful and mindful of your financial goals. These symbols create an energetic shift that can make you more aware of opportunities for wealth. As you add these items to your space, you're not just beautifying it, you're also setting the stage for abundance to flow freely. 3. Practice gratitude. While physical placement and symbols are essential, the energy you bring to the space is just as important. Practicing gratitude when storing money, whether it's cash or digital wealth, creates a powerful mindset shift that can greatly affect your financial reality. Gratitude is a form of energy that attracts more of what you appreciate, and it is closely linked to abundance. When you take a moment to express gratitude for the money you have, you're not only acknowledging its value but also inviting more of it into your life. A prime example of someone who has built an empire around the concept of gratitude is Oprah Winfrey. Oprah has been vocal about the importance of gratitude in her life and career. She attributes much of her success to the practice of appreciating what she already has, and this practice has expanded her capacity to receive even more. By practicing gratitude when storing money, Oprah could be cultivating the same positive energy that contributed to her massive fortune. Gratitude, in this case, is not just a feeling, it's a tool for attracting more wealth and opportunities. I personally adopted the habit of expressing gratitude every evening before storing my money. And it has had a profound impact on my financial mindset. By taking a moment to reflect on the abundance I already have, I've created a space for my wealth to grow. The act of visualizing my money bringing me more opportunities and abundance makes me feel more connected to my financial resources. This simple practice has made me more mindful of the financial blessings in my life, encouraging me to take better care of my wealth. Incorporating these practices into your routine doesn't require grand gestures. Even small acts of gratitude and mindfulness can shift the energy around your money. Whether you're placing cash in a drawer, transferring funds into an account, or simply managing investments, taking a moment to appreciate what you have sets the stage for more prosperity. As a result, the energy of abundance starts to surround your wealth, making it easier to attract more opportunities and grow your financial success. How you store your money goes far beyond just a practical decision, it's a reflection of the energy you're inviting into your financial life. When you take the time to avoid poor storage locations and adopt more intentional practices, you're not just protecting your cash, you're aligning your environment to support your wealth. The right energy can lead to a sense of calm, open doors to new financial opportunities, and even attract the prosperity you deserve. Give these tips a try and see how they work for you. You might be surprised at how a small shift can have a profound impact on your financial journey. Share your stories with us. Sometimes the most unexpected changes can spark incredible transformations. Remember, prosperity doesn't come from giant leaps, but from the steady, meaningful steps you take each day. It all starts with the intention you set, and the actions you follow through with. So, take control of the energy in your home, and watch how your financial situation begins to flourish. The path to abundance is closer than you think.